it's pretty good.
Something like that. It's amazing how far away. I mean, I could zoom in a little bit, but
yeah, that's pretty good.
Here comes the wind.
Yeah, well,
Doesn't that feel like that camera's at our Johnson too?
that's what I was talking about before. I thought this
Oh
one,
no, I thought you were talking about this one.
Oh, this one just aimed right at
Behind
me.
the shot. They hide all those beer cans out of the way. By that I mean maybe just put them up there.
I feel like that's out. Yeah.
Sure. All right, welcome. First episode of the Rodcast. Fishing farm pond. Our plan is to be out on the boat, canoe.
Sooner than later.
Sooner than later. This is kind of our pilot episode. Trying to figure out what the heck we're doing. Although we might never figure out what the heck we're doing. Got just some worms, some night crawlers. Is this thing on? Hopefully we'll catch
Something.
bullheads?
Bullheads.
Bullheads.
Pumpkin seeds.
Pumpkin seeds.
Turtles.
Turtles.
Always, never know, you might get a turtle. Oh. How much worm do you like to usually grab?
Grab or use?
Use.
Usually I rip them in half.
All right.
You want that my half of my worm?
I feel like that's too much worm, but
This is too
I'll
much.
give it a go. I'll give it a
That
go.
is a lot of worm, isn't it?
I'll try it.
You know what I forget every time? Something to wipe my hands off.
Yeah, I was just thinking that too. But here we are.
Luckily I got dirty shirts, so.
Luckily I got a Field and Stream jacket. So.
I feel like we're gonna pick up a lot of wind on these mics.
Oh, they're pretty good yesterday. Oh, they're a little bash.
Oh my God!
Great first cast, right into the tree.
This is that new pole out of the basement too.
Oh man.
So far, not very good.
Yeah, well. Got some
Try it
warm
again.
shit on me. You're crashing into everything around.
Oh
us.
my God, the wind. Holy.
Yeah, that took it.
The only problem here is that there's too many weeds. Good thing we didn't take the boat out. We'd have been blown into a corner the whole time.
We got the anchor.
I can't even see my bobber. Is it out there?
Yeah, it's out there.
Oh. So last year we did a fishing series.
Successful.
Well,
Oh.
Depends how you define success.
We completed the season without missing a fish.
You got a fish?
I don't think so. I think it's just a wind playing with it.
So most of the time we're out there, we're just BSing. And we figured rather than make fishing videos, we'll turn this into a podcast.
And or a rodcast.
A rodcast. So the idea is to have a fishing podcast. So it's just gonna be us talking.
Or podcast while fishing.
Got a couple beers with us.
Oh yeah. That's what you need. Still got a worm on there?
Got some slime on there.
Yeah. I'd do the traditional fling off, but I don't want to lose that worm.
Please don't hit me.
Sober, so.
It's upside down.
Some blood on there?
You got some blood on the bottom of that beer.
A little bit of blood on there.
Now we're pretty early in the year here. I'm guessing this water's probably 40 degrees still. I don't know what the perfect temp for fishing is. Although people go ice fishing.
It's all about finding the right spot in the water.
The right spot in the water?
Yeah, you gotta get the right spot. Just right where the fish are hanging out. And you gotta get the timing down so when they want to come out and feed. I mean, we fish this pond enough to know that there's like that one time a day where they just start biting like crazy.
I feel like there's a lot of weeds in here right now.
Yeah.
I got a slimy rod going on.
Certainly not ideal. Come on.
You getting any bites?
I don't believe so. Also wondering how much line we should be having on.
Yeah, I feel like I got mine a little too deep here.
Let's go reel this in.
So the wind's calming down. So what'd you do all day?
I had to go get the car. Oh yeah, I feel like that's way too much line.
Shorten her up.
I went and had to go get the fist serviced. Oh.
What do they do to that? Change the oil?
Yeah, there's an oil change and tire rotation. All with the Ford Pass. Actually, I'm not gonna give them that. And then until they sponsor, I ain't gonna talk too much about it. Basically, got it for free. So, well, I paid for it already.
You paid for it when you bought the car.
Paid for it. It just so happened that this time around, it's like, well, technically, actually, with that one, it was kind of through the credit card I have, where they just give me points for Ford services. Shout out to Ford, though, if you want to give a sponsor. Be happy to promote.
I don't know if we're quite there yet, but yeah.
It's never too early to start shouting out, While we're shouting out, remember to like and subscribe.
Oh, I thought you were going to shout out Strike King.
Yeah, also shout out to Strike King. The best. Absolutely the best for fishing gear.
We'll prove it.
At least for lures.
Maybe. Yeah, I think I got to short my bobber up here. My God, it's windy.
Oh, yeah. It's coming in hard and fast.
That's how
you come in?
Yeah.
Is that how you come through the door? Your lady's door? We're not even a beer in.
No.
We're already making jokes.
Were you surprised when I said to get some beer?
A little bit. I figured maybe like some homebrew action, but I was like, oh, maybe there's not too much homebrew. And then
Lager's gone.
Oh man, yeah, we did crush it. So.
Today sucked.
Oh God. Why don't you talk to Cam about it today?
I'll tell the camera. I went to bring my mini excavator on a job, and if you ever used a chain binder, they thread, two different ways. Well, it came unthreaded.
Oh, jeez.
And just like fell out of the ratchet part of it. And I couldn't figure out how to get the goddamn thing to go back in. Like, the threads just don't, it's not like a normal, like, bolt and nut.
Yeah, you take like an Allen wrench or something, you just...
Well, just like how a bolt and a nut works.
Yeah.
Like, I fought forever trying to get the thing back in. And I'm like, I can't freaking get anywhere. I just need the stupid ratchet to freaking work. The thing's brand new. I can't figure it out. I sat there for like a half hour and finally threaded back in. Still don't know how I got it back together. And then I'm looking for the dog for 20 minutes.
Oh boy.
He was right in front of me.
He's so frustrated though, he just couldn't see him. I
Couldn't,
imagine.
yeah, saw red, I guess, basically. And he was off eating a pile of shit, so.
He does love eating shit, so.
So that's just how you start off the morning, you know, and then.
Oh yeah, day gets worse from there.
Well, does the day ever get better? I mean,
Day only gets better, I guess, if you just start drinking early. And
well.
but then the next day he starts feeling worse. So. Oh yeah, you start fishing, then you're good.
Be good if we caught some here, though, huh?
Oh man, we'll stay positive.
It is early. It's like,
Yeah.
what, April 3rd?
Yep.
Well, as we're filming, it's
yeah.
April 3rd.
Yeah, 4-3 day apparently, Ken Block Day. We're trying to get that going.
Rest in peace, says.
I don't know
Too
if it's
soon?
pieces. I don't know if it's pieces, right? I don't know how. We just know he was in
Pieces
a
of a
snowmobile
snowmobile.
accident.
How fast you got to be going to die in a snowmobile?
Probably pretty fast.
I guess not if it rolls over and crushes you.
Yeah.
This is not easy casting. Oh my God, that's across the pond.
That's just where you need to be. We had like, I wonder if there's an app. Well, no, there probably isn't. Well, there may not be an app yet. But if like, they could have like, you know, access to satellites or something as they fly over bodies of water, just like takes pictures or something. No, they can take pictures like from the air and they'll like show you like minerals in the ground.
And what about this?
Talking about for fishing.
We need a satellite to catch some damn fish.
I just mean like it'll show you where like the fish hang out, you know, like where the fish are.
You mean a fish finder?
Yeah, but I mean you need a fish finder. Don't you need to be on the water for that to work?
We need a satellite to link up in outer space.
Oh yeah, exactly. You know, you just develop an app that attaches to some.
Don't tell the world this.
No.
Well,
if somebody thinks
we need an
of
investor, I guess, first.
Yeah.
So we're pretty poor.
I also don't even know if it's possible. I mean, how would it work? Heat signatures, but then again, do fish give off enough heat?
I could pick up on anything, though.
That's true.
I could pick up on a muskrat. I could pick up on a
Some huge
hot turd floating in the water. I don't know.
big black snakes. Just saying, you got a lot of big black snakes around here. Although they're cold-blooded, so I guess they wouldn't pick up on them.
I don't know. I feel like we're sounding pretty stupid right now.
Yeah, probably.
Is this mic on? Is this mic on?
Something to cut out. Deviated
Nah, man,
away.
we ain't cutting nothing. This is gonna be raw.
And
This is who we are.
oh yeah.
We should call it raw cast.
Rawcast.
That sounds more like
Raw Rodcast.
sounds more like an X-rated video.
Yeah.
You ever read the titles of those videos?
Like talking about like XXX videos?
Yeah. If you ever need a good laugh, just read like stepsister gets penetrated by class gangbang or something. They're hilarious.
Yeah, I remember.
Oh, that's a good way to get demonetized. First episode.
Oh yeah. Or back in the day. I mean, this is. Let's see. I would have been maybe about 15, maybe 16 at the time. Probably 15. Though.
Does it matter?
Doesn't. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter.
You know, 15 to 16 is a big jump.
And it was down at a hotel in Florida. And I remember overhearing this whole conversation at the front desk. The woman was like talking to the guy about like the film she purchased while he was there. And,
Staying at the hotel?
Yeah, you're staying at the hotel. At the time, of course, you're thinking like, what is this person talking about? And then, of course, then you kind of like pick up on it after a while where they're like, this XXX film, and then they're saying it in some polite way. I forget what like the lady was saying. But the whole time I'm thinking like,
oh no. Oh no.
Mm,
Oh, I'm in some trouble.
how'd I deal?
I'm gonna have to stand up. Oh no, this is bad.
And this is where the hook comes flying in to hit one of us in the face. I'll stay sitting down in front of the cameras there just to, that way if it does hit me,
Yeah, watch out.
if it does hit me, oh my God.
All right, I can't cast that far, I guess. Oh yeah, I still got my worm. What were you saying? Something about a 15-year-old in a hotel or something?
No.
Oh,
It was just that moment of like where you're like you like realize that, oh my God, like if at the time I was old enough to rent a hotel, I could have just like watched adult films. And then you
Yeah, it's kinda
know,
back
and then eventually you hit that age where it's like you learn how to Google, and all of a sudden now you're like you're in business.
well, I mean, when you were 15 or 16 back in '95, wasn't really the internet like there is now. So when you used to have to watch it, you know, with all like, remember like Cinemax would have like the channels blurred out.
The
You'd have to have
softcore, they'd have like softcore
that
videos.
stuff,
But
but then
you're
like,
thinking at the time, you're thinking, oh, this is fantastic.
yeah, but like when you had cable and you like were trying to watch that stuff, it was all scrambled.
See, now I never had that situation.
Oh, your parents were rich and just had all the channels.
No, we never had any of those channels. We were just like poor, where we had like 40 channels, and it was all like the basic channels, and at least 10 of them were shopping / political channels, like the C-SPAN and all that.
The what?
C-SPAN?
C-SPAN?
Yeah. Ever watch C-SPAN?
Like CNN?
No. C-SPAN is like basically what's going on like in the U.S. government.
Okay.
Very boring. Well, I guess either or, you know. Some people may find it entertaining. As a child, though, you're like, what you're not thinking about it, you know. The only thing that we had close to anything like Cinemax and all that was like Spike TV.
Spike was good. Remember when they used to have like the Men's Choice Awards or something?
Oh yeah.
Or just a channel for guys. Imagine doing that now.
Oh, it would never work. Oh, it'd have to be privatized. You'd have to have like a subscription base to it, you know, where like
a men's only channel. That's just insane.
Yeah, we pay for it. You know what I mean? I mean, nowadays it would never work. Like Spike TV, like would never work nowadays. It'd be canceled quickly.
Did that turn into something, or was that just canceled?
I think it turned into something. Somebody probably bought them up, you know.
Remember how like they used to have verses for like hockey, and then that turned into like NBC Sports or something. Or maybe that just disappeared too. I don't know. Oh, I don't know. I don't even watch TV anymore.
Yep. Now it's like streaming. Now if I go to a hotel, it's like that's the only time I'll like watch actual television.
Watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians on E or something. No?
No.
Not your thing?
Not my thing.
I can't see you watching that.
I would never be able to stand it.
Also, you probably wouldn't be their type either, so.
I might be their type.
Just saying.
I might fool them. You never know. I've been mistaken.
Unless you got a different rod like that one, I don't know.
Size of the boat or whatever, or the motion of the ocean, something like that.
It's the size of the boat in the Titanic's ocean. What?
I still got some worm on there.
No, dude, that is not enough. Show the camera that worm. That is not enough worm.
Oh. I'm just gonna have to hold this up. Can't grab my worm.
That is not enough worm.
Decent amount. Or like the fish we're trying to get.
Put another one on there. Not that it's gonna matter. Some of these damn trees are gonna fall on us, don't it?
Yeah, well, hit the water, cause a wave, and just hopefully death. What? What?
Who said that? Hopefully death. Yeah. What? It is not very warm out here. You know, he could be playing a fishing video game,
Oh yeah.
catching fish.
Albeit probably take as long as this, but
He's be in a nice warm spot.
yeah. Of course.
Man, I can't even see my bobber.
I see it out there. Still got it. Still got it.
The trick with this podcast is you got to figure out how to kill like the dead air. I guess that comes with some practice. Or editing, I guess.
Oh yeah, some editing.
Some editing.
Editing. So you kind of need that.
Especially the shit we say, we're going to have some.
Yeah. That comes with the territory. So you just kind of get some filling.
That smelled terrible.
So-
You just burped and it blew right in my nose. What did you have? Some pizza or some shish kebabs?
I had some chicken and rice.
That's not chicken and rice. That's something you ate last night. What'd you have last night?
Buffalo chicken.
Yeah, that's what I smelled. There was spice to that.
Yeah. Well, I did have that spice stuff, the McCormick's or whatever. Remember we were talking about
Dude, that stuff's
it?
bomb.
You used it?
I used it.
Oh yeah,
It
so
made
good.
the plain chicken so much better.
Oh yeah.
Makes it actually taste good. Yeah, that stuff's good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm so glad I bought that. That was like one of those purchases where at the time you're thinking, do I really need this? Like, I should go put this back. Then you're like, nah, what is it? Like,
Dude, I've been eating plain chicken breast for so long. I'm like, I need something. It just tastes so bland.
did you ever salt and pepper it?
No.
Ah, see, well,
I'm always in a
I'm
rush.
not gonna say that's gonna like fix it because
No, it's still chicken breast, let's be
it's
honest.
still yeah.
I think the thing too is like to grill it, but like not overcook it. People are
Yeah.
so afraid of like undercooked chicken.
Oh yeah.
I think if you kill it, like dry it out,
Oh, it's way worse.
oh my god, it tastes terrible. Yeah, I wonder if they make little dead cats for these things.
Or some dead cats. So got
Of course, yours is covered up by your beard. Is yours still on? Mine's still blue. Oh, it sucks if these weren't even on. Oh, I dropped it. Oh, mine's on.
I think mine's on.
I would trust it's on.
Take it off. Oh yeah.
Did you finish your first beer?
Yep.
I already got.
Guessing you. Huh?
I was about to say I already got a pee, and you're probably going. I'm guessing you got a pee.
No, I was gonna say. I'm guessing you already finished yours.
No, I didn't finish. I'm not like halfway through mine.
Ah,
I'm not drunk like you.
yeah.
Although you missed the last weekend, so.
True. You got a little whiskey ahead of me there, so. Sly dog. It is funny though because when Jake sent that text about some spicy wings, I was like,
You were already eating spicy wings?
No, I was like, I want some spicy wings. But then,
I don't like spicy food and beer. I'll say that out loud. Criticize me however you want. I just don't like the way it. I actually don't like to eat while I'm drinking beer.
Mm,
I'd
yeah.
rather do one than the other.
I feel like that's the key is to like eat and then drink or drink then eat.
I like to drink and then eat. Then call it a night.
Oh yeah.
Go to sleep.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep, little thing.
Imagine if that girl just popped up out of the water.
Oh, I'd
You-
probably take off running.
You take over. You seen the girls in them videos?
Yeah, that's
you
true.
and me and the devil makes three.
Don't need nobody but the baby.
It's old Brother Where Art Thou reference for those that
Or unsure.
those that are under the age of 30.
Nah, maybe like 25.
Nah, it's an old movie.
That's true. Probably 30.
Dude, that was like 90s?
I want to say early 2000s.
You know we're old because I'm going to say they just don't make movies like they used to.
Yeah, that's true. Everything they now has been done before. Now, granted, like even 20 years ago, they're remaking movies. But I feel like even 20 years ago, they were still coming out with some new stuff.
I've heard it costs too much money to make a new idea, so they have to keep going with like old, what do they call those? Avengers? Not that. What are like the comic book movies?
Yeah, like Marvel.
Marvel movies.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I'm old. Yeah, Marvel movies. Like they have to keep redoing, like doing new ones of those because there's already a fan base.
Oh, yeah.
So that if they already know that they're going to get so many people to watch, I guess. But that might be bro science. But nothing we say on here is going to be factual, just so everyone knows.
Well, listen now. There may be some slightly factual information given out. Every now and again, there's going to be one thing said that's like true, and then for the majority of it, it's just going to be ramblings.
Yeah.
Of course, then it's like, you know, once the drinks start pouring, then it's going to be. I'm telling you, man, it was back then. It was 2004, and then we're going to be like, well, let's go to the phone, and it'll be like check online. It'll be like, nope, 2002.
Look it up on my phone, and it'll be like, no, dude, it says 2008. You're like, no, that's not the one. No, you're looking at the wrong spot.
Looking at the wrong one. Oh. So every now and again, when that bobber just gets caught in like a little ripple.
It's like a little ripple.
Yeah, a little
where
ripple.
It just stops and goes the other direction of the wind.
Yeah.
You get a little glimmer of hope.
You're thinking, oh, here we go. And then, nope. That's not it. That's not it.
I feel like I sniffle a lot. I have to be conscious of that.
Yeah. Well, it's also, Jesus. Like, what am I doing over here?
I don't know. Jesus ain't going to help you. Hey, where you headed, man? Believe it or not, this guy is hung up in a hockey net right now.
No. Just a bush.
Come on, give that a yank. There you go. That's the way.
This is the way.
Uh-huh.
Oh! Yep.
Yep. This would be way more fun if we were catching fish.
Oh, yeah.
Or entertaining, I should say.
Well, you know.
Whatever. This is our first pilot episode. We're trying to work out the kinks.
Oh, yeah.
That's not a racist term. Kinks. Wait. Isn't it?
I think you're thinking of...
Don't say it.
You're thinking of the CH.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that work out the kinks as a...
That's a saying.
Yeah.
That's like when you gotta work out, you know, like the issues.
Yeah.
Well, there's something down there talking about sayings and stuff, and it comes back from like Victorian era. And it was like grinding flour. I wish I could remember what the saying was, but it's like it was like something like fine ground fine or something. It was like a reference to like how they would grind down like the wheat into flour.
And that was like a term, like a saying we use or something?
Yeah, it's a saying we use nowadays, and it's like it comes back from 1600s or whenever that was. Whenever the Victorian era was. Maybe it was 1800 really. I'm probably way off. Victorian era, I want to say it was maybe like early 19.
That was a big cast for not going anywhere.
Well, the wind's blowing against me, so
okay.
it just, grabbed that bobber and worm and just planted it right in the middle.
Just planted it against you.
Yeah, you do have quite a distance though out there.
It ain't helping.
Well, it is what it is.
It's time for another.
Yeah.
Time for another tasty. Obliged.
Oh, you obliged.
Did I get any bites while I was gone?
I don't think so. Wasn't paying too much attention. I'm pretty sure your bobber's in the same position, so I'm gonna go with a no.
I'm gonna go with no as well.
Yep.
I think it's just too cold.
Probably.
I'm not really active. Now, we were trout fishing right now.
Be way more active. Oh no.
What'd you do? Dude, I just restrung that.
I don't think you did.
I did. Look at the string. It's green. What are you doing? Flip this thing up. Keep pulling it out till you get the new. Oh my God! No! Don't do that! Christ Almighty!
Lovely day.
Lovely day.
I wanted to say something else, but
You almost took my eyeball out.
I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. You got it? Imagine now you're gonna get a fish on.
That's the only time we would catch a fish is in a situation like this. See, it just keeps wanting to get tangled. I don't know.
There you go. Oh, careful, careful. Give me that. Look at that.
All right.
Now flip your, what do they even call that part? Casting
Arc?
Your casting arc?
Casting arc?
Are you good, man?
Just trapped on all of this.
All the sticks in front of us.
Yeah.
There's literally 8 bushes in front of us. You guys cannot see. These are the worst fishing conditions we could have picked. It's cold. We're surrounded by bushes. We're getting weeds every cast. I swear we used to catch fish out here last summer.
There's video proof.
There's video proof.
Oh, come on.
For those of you just listening, actually visual too, he is so tangled, and I'm going to catch this right in the eyeball. I'm scared. Oh God. Oh God.
I don't know what this is stuck on.
It's stuck on the bushes in front of you.
I don't know, but what?
Do you know how lines and stick work?
Yeah.
Yeah? Oh, now he's got it up over his shoulder. This is unbelievable.
It's like,
All right, welcome to my new solo podcast. What the heck was that?
just
That's the way.
fucking this thing up. Oh, language. Yeah.
You know, language. Oh God, I wish I could move that other camera right now. This is unbelievable. For those of you listening, he's just breaking off little sticks, and he's still not untangled. Oh! Whoa! Hey! That's the way.
Oh, in my back.
Going back. Just had to take a little break.
Got the worm.
Just had to take a little break.
Yep. This wind is brutal.
Don't you blame the wind.
This line is atrocious.
It's a guy that strung that pole.
Nah. Just a little unlucky. That's just, we gotta get the kinks out, you know?
That's what this episode's about, man. Getting the kinks out. Maybe that's what I'll title it.
Oh, yeah.
Getting the kinks out.
Get the kinks out.
We're going to find out what our audio quality is like. Terrible. Video quality.
A lot of Johnson.
A lot of Johnson. Might have a lot of Johnson shots in this.
Oh, yeah. You could call me Johnson.
What?
King of the Hill episode, you never saw that?
Nope. All right, next time we need a damn rag.
I'd agree.
And a better spot to fish.
I'd agree. 100% more better spot to fish. The rag, take it or leave it.
Maybe next time we should do a fishing video game one.
Oh, yeah.
All right, that's a fish right there. I
Get all the way to the other side.
Basically, yeah.
Oh, boy.
This pond needs to get, I can't wait to rebuild this pond. Someday. Maybe. Man,
It would be a fantastic spot to fish. Off on the pallet shack.
We'd fall through.
Well, I mean, like, redone deck.
There's a little wooden
Redone
deck. Yeah.
Do, like, build all that out a little more.
Yeah, dock would be sweet.
And that would be like just, I mean, you don't have to go in the pallet shack, but it would just be sweet to utilize it. So.
To utilize it. Yeah.
Utilize it. Utilize it.
Do you utilize it?
Utilize.
YouTube-lize it?
YouTube-lize it.
No, but this pond being rebuilt, that's going to be the future. It'd be so sweet. Just have our own spot just to fish privately. Nobody even in the world knows where it is. Unless you're running the satellite app that we have an idea for.
Everybody wants to contact me. I'm more than happy to walk you through it.
Through the idea?
Yep. I don't know anything about how all that stuff works, but
all I know is it's on my phone. You can hit a button.
Yeah. I know. I literally can just go on my phone and like it'll basically tell me where the fish are at in the last like 5 hours.
I used to like doing that though on like really sunny days. You go out, you can like go to shallow parts, you can just sight fish basically.
Oh yeah.
You just look out and look where the fish are.
Yep.
Oh my God. I'm in the same bush you are.
Yep. Oh God. Easy.
Oh. I lost my bobber. I can't imagine why. Well.
Like a chainsaw.
So we're kicking the year off, huh?
Yep. Listen, I don't want to say kicking the year off. I feel like
this is, yeah.
I feel like June is when we kick the year off, when it's nice and warm.
Yeah, but you should be catching fish now.
Maybe May. Maybe May.
Maybe May. May. You know what? May.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe. I feel like this time of year is just kind of like, whatever happens, happens.
The important thing is we got our podcast done.
Yeah.
Broadcast, excuse me.
Got the Radcast started.
That needs some worm.
Yeah. I don't think there's a worm on it.
You're gonna have to catch all the fish now. I mean, I could probably go pick that bobber up, but
Yeah.
that broke a little too easily. I feel like I gotta, although I was whipping that pretty good.
Yeah, you're getting aggressive with it.
But yeah, I don't know how heavy test that's got on there. I should restring that.
You probably want to find that out because you don't.
That was an approximately a 25-mile-an-hour whip strength, so.
You also don't want to have the biggest bass of your life get on there.
I'll jump off the boat.
What's shitting on me? Good enough.
What do we have for time, you think?
Ah.
How long are we going to make our podcast? An hour? I think an hour is pretty standard.
Yeah, an hour.
Hour and a half.
I feel like you can always do
If
like.
anyone wants to watch us for an hour and a half,
Yeah.
God bless you.
I guess it comes down to maybe editing too. Like if we had like.
Really depends if we're
stuff
catching.
that we wouldn't be able to put on it, you know?
Oh, yeah.
What happens
I
then?
feel like it depends if we're catching fish or not.
Yeah.
Like if all we're doing is catching fish, we haven't said anything. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Well,
Of course, judging by today, that's not gonna happen.
oh yeah. I feel like too at the same time, like whenever like we're struggling to catch fish, that's when we usually go silent because then we're both pissed off,
True.
and it's like,
Oh, we should probably end this here, huh?
Yeah. calling the clubs.
Calling the turkey clubs.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Can always make adjustments there, and then once we feel like we've got something solid, then we just get a good criteria for
Right.
each episode. Anybody watching or listening, leave a comment. Let us know how long it should be.
All 12 of you watching.
It's gonna be at least 2 people watching.
You and me.
Yeah.
This video is gonna have 2 likes. You and me.
Everybody, right now, be sure to pause, like, subscribe if you haven't already, and then resume.
And subscribe to the main Barnes and Brews channel.
Oh yeah. If you haven't already, subscribe to that.
Totally different audience probably, but that's fine.
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
Who knows?
Maybe.
Maybe people like watching you get frustrated at Barnes and Brews, so they'll enjoy watching you get frustrated
less
fishing.
Yeah, or maybe a little less frustrated.
I don't know. That was pretty frustrated.
I was a little frustrated.
Where
yeah.
you just and that bobber. I mean, I'm sure you probably could see in the GoPro at least where that bobber just right behind us.
I might have caught that.
I feel like it's pretty good. This one, I still feel like it's, and now I feel like it's aimed at your Johnson.
It's aimed at my cannon, is what you're saying?
You want to say that, yeah?
Yeah, that thing probably shut off again.
Probably. Oh. Oh, see, though, that one has a hot shoe on it, though.
Huh?
I feel like the other one you showed me didn't have a hot shoe.
That's the only one I have.
There's a second one, camera. In the
Oh, that's right. Yeah, my parents' old film camera.
Oh, it's a film camera.
Yeah. It's from 1999. But the lenses are the same. Isn't that crazy?
Oh, yeah.
All the things, they just haven't changed any lenses. You think they would, so they'd get more money. Like how iPhone, like, changes their chargers every freaking phone.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's see, the current mirrorless cameras, you actually have to buy a,
47.
whatchamacallit, you have to buy an adapter to use like that kind of a lens.
A whatchamacallit camera?
Mirrorless.
What does that mean?
It doesn't have a like shutter mirror in there. See, now you're getting into all the technical
You mean a
stuff.
stutter?
DSLRs are like they have a mirror and then it has like a little, I think it's called a shutter that closes. So it closes on the mirror and then the light that was reflecting goes onto a sensor and then it imprints onto the, basically to give you the digital picture based off of how much light was hitting each like individual spot. And I think mirrorless just kind of cuts out that whole mirror part. So it still may have like a shutter and stuff, but generally they're like way more advanced. The only problem is if you go mirrorless, I guess the batteries are like not as good. So, but then again, you can always just get a GoPro and just say screw it.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah, I mean, I guess unless you're just looking for photos strictly, I feel like getting a camera is good. But then like,
Camera's good if you're like zooming. If you have to zoom, like that would be good. If we did have to,
yeah,
a regular camera, or if we were like filming a real podcast, like in a studio or something.
Oh yeah. Oh no, my.
What are you doing?
All right. I was stuck on a little twig or something out in the water. Yeah, we'll get to that point someday.
Yeah. Yeah.
Start up a brewery and then just make a podcast to go along with it. Make a podcast to go along with a brewery, one or the other.
Yeah, just the one. I'd rather do this. I feel like this is good because we're going to give something visual, kind of, if we do reel in a fish. It's probably why we're not going to catch anything either because we're just blabbering the whole time.
No, I don't buy into
You don't buy into the fact that we're shouting?
It scares away
the fish? What if we were hunting? What would you say then?
I'd probably say this is a bad idea.
Yeah. How about a hunting podcast? And we just whisper the whole time.
We could do that, or we just
Whispering's the greatest.
Or we just sit there and we just talk quiet.
We talk real quiet. That's whispering's the best.
Because I don't know if the mic is picking this up right now, but if it is, that's pretty impressive.
Would you say I like someone's pretty brother?
No, like somebody's pretty stepsister.
Is that what you're into? Those were the Cinemax ones you used to watch?
Oh man, if I had a stepsister. Classic.
Classic. My hand's frozen.
Your hand?
Oh.
That would explain it.
I think you can see our breath.
Probably.
Maybe not.
I feel like it is 50-something degrees. Although the sun is going down, so my temperature might be dropping.
Oh man, when we got up this morning, it was like 25.
God, yeah, it's cold.
When we got up for the gym. I feel like this chair's gonna break. That'd be hilarious. If I was whipping that pole around and just...
You pull it back, then the chair just...
That would not surprise me. I have no idea how old these things are.
Well, they got some weird coloration going, so it's hard to tell. Hard to tell if they're old or just about to break.
Or both.
Take one sip of beer and all of a sudden just... Cigars!
Well, good thing we didn't start much later. Kind of running out of some daylight here. Of course, that sun is like right in our eyes.
Oh, right in your eyes. Look, I got some shades on.
Right in my eyes.
Sounds like you need to drink a few more beers to get your eyes...
To get my eyes just as wide.
A little bit closed. A little bit closer.
You need to get those weeds off that. And you have hardly any worm on there.
Gotta do some outworm.
Come on, man. You got to catch one for the team.
See, the weeds are covering up the worm.
You gotta rehook that. That's making me anxious.
There we go.
How'd it go? Oh, I can't wait to get on the canoe though, catch some real bass.
Oh yeah. That's where this broadcast, I should say, is gonna shine. Oh, pardon. Forgive the smell. Probably more like beer this time.
Yeah, I don't smell it. That one was disgusting.
Yeah.
You belched and the wind just went.
It was
It went like it was like a SpongeBob, one of those right up into my nose,
Oh man. Right in the nostrils.
right in the nozzles. Should we take this piece of plastic and throw it right into the water?
Nah.
You worried about the birds?
You can't be killing off the fish in the pond we're trying to catch fish.
A piece of plastic's not going to kill a fish.
Well, these fish,
What fish? We're not catching nothing.
the fish in this pond are definitely too small to be affected by it, but
True. Nah, it'd be more like a snapping turtle grabbing it.
probably break it and break it up for us. So.
Yeah, we should be doing some trout fishing. That'd be kind of a fun video. We do have some streams in the woods we could,
Test out.
yeah.
I wonder if you can get one of those
It'd be
like
hard filming though. It's hard fishing. It's basically like, you know how we're getting stuck on this brush? That is like, it's like native brook trout. So it's like just streams that are like got logs and like
oh yeah.
sticks, and you can't get to anywhere to cast. Or... But they're fun. They're fun to catch.
And it would just be the most wild bridge party I think ever. 3 guys just fishing.
3 guys, 1 bridge.
3 guys, 1 bridge, 2 poles.
Sounds like another one of those Cinemax videos.
3 guys, 2 poles, 1 bridge. Funny thing is, I'll never know if that ever gets made into a movie.
Nope. I mean, you could Google that, but
True.
I don't know if you want to Google that.
No.
3
Anybody
guys.
that makes that film, be sure to give me some credit for it.
Yeah.
Still on there. Nothing biting yet.
If I was getting a bite, I would have restrung my rut. This worm just went flying. literally went flying off.
I don't know how that line got so like came back so far to catch my finger, but
Well, we tried.
yeah.
If we were getting bites, I would have restrung up, but not our day.
Not our day. Luckily, early in the year, nothing to sweat.
Hey man, we can't be having a fishing podcast when we're not catching fish.
Yeah, pilot episode. We gotta work out the kinks.
That's right. We got to work out the kinks.
Gotta work out the kinks, find out where these fish are. Well, this podcast could turn into us just on these situations, just sitting around, just drinking, talking to the camera.
I mean, that's what we're doing anyway.
Oh yeah, but
If we're not catching fish, that's literally what we're doing. So
true.
you got to cut that up, don't you?
Yeah, I gotta cut it up.
That's bothering you.
Oh, it bothers me to no end. 'Cause I know if I go put it in trash and it's not cut up, I'll be like,
I'm a terrible person.
yeah. I mean, it's like I
Make
couldn't
sure you
take
get all
it.
the little holes too. There you go.
Yeah. Oh, all right, I got that one.
Yep, you'll end up cutting it too much. You just have a big friggin' mess. Plastic scattered all across the pond, and some fish will go, home. And they'll go, you killed me. Oh,
Nah.
you piece of shit. You're confusing yourself now with the holes, aren't you?
Yeah, I was a little thrown off. What can I say?
You go cut your finger off.
I was thinking about that too. My thoughts racing through my mind.
So you're trying to make a goddamn those like snowflakes you make.
Oh
You can't really
yeah,
fold up the paper and like
yeah, and you gotta cut it like in a
cut up
different
that
spot.
origami shit or something.
Yep. There's my snowflake.
Dude, you should collect those and make a big necklace out of them.
Walk around with it and just be like, boop, boop.
That's what you should just be a snapping turtle for Halloween or something. Like there's one hanging out of your mouth.
Oh,
Just be,
why couldn't you have saved me?
oh! Believe it or not, I have a bunch of animals, so I don't hate animals.
Gotta protect the
You
fish.
gotta laugh at stuff. That's funny.
Oh, that is funny.
We have a sick sense of humor, I guess. So
Yeah.
we think
I feel
dying
like that's
puppies are.
entertaining though, because that's like you're portraying a turtle who's being killed because of the lack of care somebody else has to not just cut up the little 6-pack ring.
Yeah. Or apparently they say a straw, like a sea turtle, will like snort into its nose and kill it. It's like,
He snorts in a straw?
like, does that make any sense?
That's wild.
That is wild.
A lot of trash though comes from like Southeast Asia, I guess.
Oh yeah,
U.S. isn't that. Well,
Trash?
U.S. is like
we're not that trashy.
we're not that trashy. We're trashy, but we're not that trashy. Although I guess we do have like big barges. I guess there is a big barge of trash floating around the water somewhere. Never seen it, but that's what I've been told.
Yeah, I don't know.
What kind of bird that is?
It's a red-winged blackbird.
Red-winged blackbird.
You ever heard of them?
Never heard of them. I'm more of a mallard kind of
It's
guy
literally what it sounds like. It's a blackbird
with red wings.
with red wings.
Good to know.
Actually, they're more orange though.
But not like Oreo orange.
I don't know. You'll have to ask it.
When he comes back over.
Ask him if he likes plastic too.
No, it's a good thing when I was holding it, he didn't come over and try to like grab it.
Hey, he might use it in his nest. You don't know.
Yeah.
But if that's the perfect structure he needs, you know, a house needs foundation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Needs
Good plastic.
needs
there.
rebar. You know,
Puts like the plastic around, and you can stick everything into the holes.
then perfect.
Yeah.
I mean, a
Salt-
house needs foundation with rebar and, you know,
Yeah, yeah.
concrete. You gotta have foundation.
Gotta have
But
foundation.
plastic's a bird's foundation.
Yeah.
It's not gonna rot away like stupid twigs would.
Nope. You pretty much put all the little twigs and brush and everything, the hair, and whatever else you can find.
You just put it around it.
Perfect. Plus, like if it has little eggs there, you know, like the little tiny holes there, I'm sure his eggs are big enough there to just straight into like the little slot, so it doesn't like roll around too much.
I don't know. You hacked it all to pieces now, so we don't.
Yeah, we'll never know. Although if
If we stumble across a red-winged blackbird nest, we'll know.
Yeah.
If
they like 6-pack rings.
Yeah.
Oh, shiny though, crow would definitely come and scoop it up.
crows like shiny things.
Yeah, crows like shiny things. Corvids, I believe, like shiny things.
What are those?
Well, that's like the crow family, or the crows in that corvid family.
Like a raven.
And apparently too, you can like train them to like pick things and like retrieve them for you. So if you had a crow, let's say, I think ravens will do it too, or any corvid for that matter. I'm not 100% sure, so
Are you sure it's called a corvid?
I'm pretty sure it's called a corvid. C-O-R-V-I-D, corvid.
You have weird bird knowledge.
I'm a bird lawyer.
A
like
bird with
Kelly.
Tell me about the corkscrew penis duck.
Oh man, talking about mallards now. Talking about drakes.
Do all ducks have a corkscrew penis?
Yeah, I believe so.
So it looks like a corkscrew, like you take a
Yeah, like a
wine top out with.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm getting sidetracked.
I mean,
here with
yeah,
with
I
the
know.
duck
What do you mean
penises.
sidetracked? What was our main track?
Well, I was talking about the corvids
Okay.
and how if let's say you had a couple that were hanging around your house. I guess if like
A couple of what?
like crows.
Okay. Thought you meant like
We'll keep it simple. We'll keep it simple with crows. So you take some nuts, non-salted, I believe. Give the peanuts to the crows. The crows will then eat the peanuts, and then they'll come back to you. And then you keep feeding them.
wild. You can do this with wild corvids.
So then, if they start bringing you things, that means that they like are friendly and like they're like, hey, what's up? So then you kind of like feed them a little bit, but then if they start bringing you things you like, you start giving them more food, and they'll
You
learn.
give them salted nuts then.
No.
No?
You
Oh,
can't give
okay.
them salted nuts.
Why not? That'll
I
kill
don't
them.
know. I think it'll kill them or hurt them or something. It's like bread with ducks. Anyways,
Wait, ducks can have any bread.
nah, it's not supposed to eat bread.
How are you supposed to feed ducks?
Not sure. Like nuts, maybe?
I thought they always ate bread.
I'm pretty sure that that's like you're not supposed to give them bread. Like they'll eat bread, but you're not supposed to give them bread.
Well, then everyone in the world's been killing ducks.
Yeah, well, I don't know if it kills them, but it's just not good for them. It's like giving your dog chocolate. Like it doesn't
Well, that's different,
necessarily
I
like kill it, but it's definitely not good for the dog. Because some people are like, oh, I give my dog chocolate every now and again, and they're fine.
Maybe a little bit's fine, but
Yeah, but I mean, here again, we're getting
again, a
sidetracked.
little sidetrack. Our train's like trying to get back on the track.
Yeah, so you reward the crows for good things and like stuff you like that they bring you, and they'll keep bringing you that. So like, let's say they brought you a dollar bill. You give
I
them,
like money.
you give them a ton
Hey,
of,
man, you give
them a bunch of peanuts there, and they're gonna come back with more dollar bills. Maybe a 20, maybe a 50, could be a 1.
Does that make that dirty money? Where are you getting that money from?
I don't know. I think they just find it. I think they just come across it and they're like, I don't see that. I don't know if they would pick up.
Maybe if you're in the city. Where are you gonna find a dollar out here?
Remember that time we were at Stop and Shop there and all of a sudden found like $20 on the ground?
Yeah.
Paid for our groceries that day.
I haven't had good luck since then.
Yeah, we probably should have just brought it inside
That was
and said,
15 years ago.
well, I don't know about that. It was
No, it's probably like
12.
it was like 8.
Yeah, well, let's say 8. We'll go with 8. Make us feel younger.
Yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna do that.
Yep.
I have no desire to
To befriend,
defriend.
to befriend some crows.
No.
I'd do it. I got some crows that are near me. They feast on the pear tree that is in the yard, and I've gone out there and I've startled them so they fly away. So now I try to like if I
You
see
run out there with peanuts like, I'm just trying to help.
no,
You're throwing nuts at them like, come back,
take the nuts.
Oh, there's something. No, I'm sorry. You know what
No,
happens?
unfortunately not. Now for some reason they don't like.
You.
No, they don't stay calm. Like they retreat. Like they see me coming and they're like,
Yeah, dude, it's a wild animal, and you're running at them with peanuts. They're not gonna stay. You're just, how do you give a bird a peanut? You're just like, come here,
there's no peanuts.
come on, I got your peanut. Come on. You're dressed in all black too and flapping around like, I got your nut. You put it in your mouth.
There's no peanuts in this scenario. There's literally,
I'm so confused.
I literally like they just feed on the pear tree, and then like if I go outside, like they'll scatter, like they'll fly away because they see me coming.
No
And
shit.
like, you know, I'm like, I'm not trying to bother you guys. I'm just trying to go to my car. But there have been times where I've like been over in the area of them and they kind of like haven't done anything. So I try to at least like be calm around them, not do anything, not make any sudden movements, because crows will also remember you. So if you piss off a crow, they'll remember you.
I think you're making this up now.
I'm not
You're
making
making
this
this
up.
up.
This is
Why do you have this weird crow knowledge? I don't understand.
because I just have weird knowledge. It's like one of those things where it's just like you just know something that's like out of the ordinary.
You just crow something out of the ordinary, you know?
I'm sure you know something about animals that I don't. You're telling me about the hornets or something? Ground hornets or something? The nest that's low to the ground means how much snow
Oh,
we'll get?
yeah, white-faced hornets
Yeah.
nest. Farmer's Almanac says the lower to the ground they are, the better the winter's going to be, as in, like, less snow. So, like, the theory is that the higher up in the tree they put their nest,
Yeah.
the more snowfall there'd be, because they want to get up out of the snow. So if you find a white-faced hornet's nest on the ground and you step on it, it's going to be a bad day, but
It's going to be a good
you're not going to
winter.
have to shovel snow. So. And that was this year. We didn't have any snow.
You saw one on the ground? Or like close to it?
Ran one over with a bush hog, so
Oh, man.
luckily it was like now.
Empty?
So
Ah.
I think that's true.
Must be.
And woolly bears, like those little brown and black roly-poly things,
Yeah, roly-polies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
whatever you call them. Apparently, I don't remember how it goes, but if there's more black on their tail or front, or if like the brown is small or something, that means a less winter too or something.
Oh, interesting.
I can't totally remember. I think it's the more black on the outside, the lesser the winter or something like that. I don't know, but those are all my fun animal facts. Nothing about chasing crows down with peanuts, but
No, do not go out and
I'm
chase
going
crows
out.
with peanuts.
Okay, I'm
Do
getting some,
not startle crows. Do not piss off crows because they'll remember you. And if they remember you, they're gonna harass you.
they just show up back with their boys and they're
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
got a bunch of baseball bats,
They're gonna murder
flaunting
you.
dollar bills. Like, oh, you're not gonna get this.
You will never get this. You will never get this.
That crow is black. Not.
Oh man. Yeah, crows.
Wow, we got really off topic.
Hell yeah. Sure, we got some good conversation though. That's what we need.
Hopefully the audio worked.
Hopefully. So got this mic on. Hey.
You got a built-in windsock with your damn beard.
Yeah.
I guess I need a longer beard to... Well, we'll be dead by the time that happens. Maybe we should end on that note.
Yeah, we probably should.
We should probably end on that. All right. Thanks for watching, listening. Videos
We're all out of beer.
every Friday. Next time.
Presumably every Friday.
Yeah, we're going to do every Friday. Upload
All right.
all summer long. Where are we going to fish next time? Are we going to go out? Or are we
get
going to...
some gaming action?
Should we do some gaming action?
Really,
Maybe?
we need to get some gaming action next
All right.
time. Be a little bit easier with the mic, so that way, in case this episode turns out horrendous. with
Yeah,
it.
I got to edit this and put it together so we kind of know what the heck we're working with. But
Yep. Well, you'll definitely see some fish catching if we're on it.
especially because we caught absolutely nothing today.
Yep.
Not even one bite. So
Caught some
think,
weeds. Caught
think-
some sticks.
I think we got to wait for a little bit warmer weather.
Yep.
Uh,
Warm weather is on the horizon, though. So
catch you on the next one.
till next time. I don't know.
Go catch some crows with some peanuts.